Okay, the sound is on. Everybody can hear me. The first question is from Shirley, asking, I guess, saw me in the arena yesterday training Maeve, and she's been doing very well. She's progressing every day. If you noticed yesterday, well, she's kind of at the point where she's doing loose leash. You'll notice she was a full leash away from me going around in a circle. And then as she made a couple laps around, I would put 6 inches less on the leash and keep bringing her in until she was right beside me, but she did that fairly well. She still has some distraction issues, but other than that, she's moving along really good. I have confidence that we'll have her under control pretty quickly. Let's see. I don't shave between 1 October and 1 April, so that's my schedule. Start today, they all did pretty good today. Wrinkle was good, Spinner was good. I'm really happy with Spinner and Wrinkle. I took Pixie out, wasn't on my list, but I took her out anyways. Pixie's been doing really good. Really doing some fine tuning on some of those dogs. A lot of it right now is just mere fact of getting them as much exposure as we can, settling them down. That seems to be Wrinkle and Spinner's problem, is the first 5-10 minutes that they're out, they're just so excited to be out and about that they have a hard time settling down. But with maturity, that comes easier, and I tend to straighten them out and get them moving a lot quicker. When will the offers be split up? Soon. The bigger they get, the more rambunctious they get, the more we kind of separate them out. Keep in mind, they started with 8, now they're in 4s. You don't want to take a puppy of 8 and all separate them really quick into singles, because they're used to being around each other. And I saw a comment earlier about them laying on each other, and somebody was worried about that. That's normal. 1, it's body heat. 2, it's comforting for them, and they're just like little kids. I mean, that's just the way it is. You don't want to separate them too quickly, but you don't want to let it go too long either. We monitor them very, very closely, so that's kind of normal stuff. White Bullet Escort. Oh, must be talking about the other. Okay. Yes, Charlie and I have like 4 events to go to on Friday. How I'm going to get them all in, I do not know. They start early in the morning and they go till 7, 8 o'clock at night.
You want to go to New York to go to a rehearsal of an opera? When? 17?
It's Wednesday night?
No, I think it's Thursday. It's the afternoon opera. Dress rehearsal we're doing. This is Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie's coming from California for this.
Is he going to be there?
Yes. Huh?
I can go to that.
You can go to that?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. We can take another dog there. Plan is to leave like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wednesday, 5 o'clock in the morning.
I think it's Thursday, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have to just check my...
Most people, the name that we name the dogs, they keep at. There's a couple occasions that that was changed, and it can be done. It just takes a little while. Again, consistency means everything. But I would say 99+% of the people, at least the veterans that I can tell you about, or the people that I can tell you that got dogs, have all kept the names that they were assigned.
They're like
It's easier that way.
donkeys, but I've got homes where it's miraculous.
Well, this is, yeah. I just emailed them, said that, 3 of us were gonna be there. But I've also invited Charlie to come up here the day after.
Okay.
If I could, what the hell?
Yeah.
Huh? I can't hear.
I wanted to meet the donkeys.
They like the donkey camera.
I was just talking about the donkey camera. And what we need to do is take down, install the wall between Lincoln
I've thought of this.
and, no, but this is what we should, because Lincoln lives fine with donkeys. He can share space, he shared space with.
Eddie is still getting out training.
And the babies, he's fine with donkeys. He prefers donkeys. But if we take down
The
that-
standard daylight time and all that doesn't have a real bearing on the dogs, other than the fact that once it gets dark, they tend to settle down a little quicker, a little earlier. But as far as the way they act, or the change for that 1 hour, really, it kind of affects us working here more than it does us, because we're losing an hour of daylight. But the dogs themselves, I don't notice any change.
Yeah, all the baby activities.
But they wouldn't have access to that hill then, would they?
They would have, they would have access to Lincoln's Hill. But you're about to have another baby, so you got plenty of donkeys. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
But it could just be pockets, because pockets is trouble here.
put pockets in with Lincoln.
Yeah.
Pockets in Mother.
Pockets and Maud if you want, but yeah, we gotta get pockets away. 'Cause she's always people.
People?
Yeah, well, she just runs it right over. And people wanna see her, they can still see her, but she runs people right over. And I don't trust that people, I'd like it so people could just go out there, and you don't have to worry.
Sizzle
about
is in
anybody.
training with Carlene.
Maud's fine.
So Carlene is handling Sizzle's training. Unless she tells us that she wants us to do something with Sizzle, that's her project.
That's true.
But I've got 6 donkeys and 1 mini horse in Virginia.
They're not coming here.
No. They all have homes, believe it or not.
We're here?
4 are going to Michigan, 2 are going to Rowley, and 2 are going to Lori.
For the next, I would say, well, the rest of this week, this is a weird week for me, but, and next week,
Michigan.
I should be doing probably at least every other day training with Maeve in the arena. So if you want to watch that, it'll be interesting. You'll see progression every time. That's the first time she had even been
Yeah, it is.
through any of the agility part of it. And I think it was only the second try she went up over the V. First try she went up over the stanchions. So 2 or 3 tries before she went on the metal grade walk, and she went through the tunnel. So that's pretty good for considering she's an older dog that hasn't had a lot of that training. So I'm pleased with her progress.
Which is what?
Just get healthy first. before you-
For the Palomino?
No,
Right?
the gray. Actually, the Palomino club's come down. So, they're, she's still a boss.
The gray looked like a nice horse.
It is a super nice horse, and I think I have something lined up. I want her to go to a nice trainer,
Yeah.
so we can, sell her and get some good help. She's a nice horse.
Janine, question for you. You know your horse is in the parking lot, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
He's out there with May right now.
Okay.
May's in the parking lot, too. Well, I was just waiting for Grace to come back with the truck. So I was letting him, he's mowing the grass. Here. Okay, bye-bye.
They got big holes. Look.
Yeah, he's tired. Where's Oliver and Wanda?
Wanda is around because I heard her.
Oliver's down in the cellar. All right, is Oliver down there?
He's in 2, I think.
All right, I'm gonna go get him. All hell's about to break loose.
They're both in the cell.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I can't tell you.
Yeah.
tell you how bad it is around here. I asked the question of Bud, who was standing right there, and I said, well, who's in there? And he said, Steve. Who the hell's Steve? I don't want to hurt your feelings, but, you know, it's been a bad day.
You're all set to
You
move
know,
up.
thinking of Steve, meat cutter Steve, he's in there. You know?
No, I was checking Explore. I usually check Explore before I get on.
Get out of
So
here,
I'm not
Bob.
getting blindsided.
Okay.
Hi, Sizzle.
Oh, God.
Hi, Bentley.
Pam, I hope you took all the money out of here. Why didn't you take that one? Pam,
What's happening?
I hope you took all the money out of here.
I put it all in the drawer for Linda to work
There's
with.
another check in the bottom.
Did I miss it? Oh. Yeah, I'll do that after, but yes, I put everything, want me to do it now?
No, there could be more today, but there is one in there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is that for? Okay. Yes, I put everything.
Please ask
for
Janine when Carlene's donkey is coming back.
Oh, that would be Buddy Junior.
That goddamn. Why do we have to have another one?
We have a lot of donkeys.
I know. I don't really want another one.
Cray cray, isn't it? Isn't it cray cray sizzle? Is it cray cray? It's a dry erase. You bet it. You don't want to run that one. Big thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, I get type the whole thing out without the capitals.
Okay. Thank you. Here you go, man. You running and hiding, buddy? You running and hiding? Sit.
So that's that. Shut up.
Okay, that's that mail call.
Mail call. Okay. What am I doing? I'm opening
Here's
the
your mail
mail.
right here, and Debbie Cannon said that we accidentally got something of hers again. She has two packages there, so I tried to message her to find out if it was a big one or a small one that was hers, and I haven't heard back, so.
Xfinity, we don't need that one, right? You know, I bet you I have glasses over here I can find. I think these are my old glasses. Have we got sound on, do you know?
Yeah, I think you left it on.
Oh, okay. Okay. That was funny. Did you hear that? I was looking for you, couldn't find you. Bud's standing here. I said, well, who is in there? He said, David. What the hell is he doing here? I totally forgot. Steve. But
Did you
somebody.
figure what you were looking for?
Huh?
Did you get what you were looking for?
I forgot what I was looking for. I must have. Else I'd still be fussing. Okay. Here we have John B. That'd be Cindy, right?
Cindy?
Wouldn't that be Cindy?
Oh, John, yes.
That's
Yes,
the Beans.
Cindy and John Bean. I thought you
Right.
said John B.
No?
Yes, Cindy and John.
Okay. And here we have another one from Jan. Mailed 11/5. There you go. By the time you get this, the election will almost be over. Thank goodness. I'm so tired of listening to all of them. As of today, Saturday the 5th, still on donkey watch. Everybody's still on donkey watch. Hope Josie doesn't keep us in suspense as long as Maud did. So we put some dye or something on her rump. I don't think anybody did. Everybody complained about me cutting hair off it, so I didn't do anything.
I thought you were gonna do that.
I wasn't. I asked everybody else to do it.
Oh. Nobody wanted to do it?
Well, Grace is the one that had a heart attack. She'll be minus hair.
Weren't you just gonna do
Little
like a
tiny
shave?
little place.
Oh, why didn't you just shave a sheet right on the top? I don't know.
That's what I thought. I It'd have to be a little piece on each hip and the one on the top so you can see from any angle. But it got fixed. Grace didn't like it. With some dye on her rump, that would be good.
We do have purple dye.
We do have purple dye.
Be careful what you wish for.
I know, I'm no sort of donkey expert, but is it possible that Clover might be pregnant? I don't think so. I remember a while ago she said she was fat, but her shape sure does seem to be changing. That's about enough of my babbling for a day. Hope you've been able to get your computer doing what it was. I finally did today.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie? Instead of dialing Zoom or asking for help with Zoom, it's something like Ray-Ban.
It was like it was something Ben Tough.
Yeah,
Some
it's
weird
some
Tough.
guy's name. Now, how the hell was I supposed to know that? Do I owe $1 for that? Ah, here you go. Here we go.
Personally, don't think hell is necessary.
When the past comes knocking, don't answer. It has nothing new to tell you. The world's largest hamburger weighed over 2,000 pounds and 16 pounds of bacon on it. Oh, I wonder who ate it. 23% of men say planning their wedding is the most stressful thing they've ever done. Really? Huh, okay. I wouldn't know. Really, wasn't big on weddings. Okay, well, that's a bill. That's a bill. That's a one a bill. Olivia.
Before Olivia?
That's for Olivia. Okay. And this one. Time to renew my Sam's Club membership. And we got another one now. Joe Hemmett, Johnson City, Tennessee. I'm really anxious to quit and go have supper and then go watch the news.
It's gonna be a
It's gonna
wild
be a big
ride.
night.
Mr. Toad's Wild Adventure. All right. Joe.
I gotta hand it to some of these newscasters though. They have been talking nonstop for what, 6 months?
Oh gosh.
How the hell how do they keep it going?
Well, that
With
won't get
nothing
me
new,
going.
they just keep going and going and going. Well, that's a pretty silly thing. This thing just sold. Address.
Oh, a house.
Price upon request. Exclusively listed by Tom Kennedy. Why would you want to know what the price it was sold for? Would you? I don't care less.
Well, some people do for the neighborhood videos, but
That's inside the country club. Huh. Well, he didn't sell this place, I guess. So we can still live here. No, so we don't know if those are mine or not?
we don't know, and I emailed her. I didn't hear back yet, so.
Well, we'll open them up
We'll
and find out.
I think this one might be hers, but I think she said it was a pillow. I'm pretty sure.
Debbie Cannon.
Pink hair.
Yeah.
What is that? What does she work for? CDC? The Center of Disease Control. Yes, CDC. She's going
Well,
to Bangladesh, I think, or Shanghai.
If she doesn't
or
want us
something.
to open her stuff, she should stop saying it. It's pretty funny.
It happens a lot.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Maybe some paper. Incredible scoop and funnels.
Oh.
Shortbread cookies.
Okay, I think those are yours.
Whoop.
Okay, then maybe,
What is the Scoopy?
because she did say something else was coming later in the week, so for the tops of the bottles, helps you.
What? Portable scoop and phone. Having trouble, the says we're having trouble transporting powder. I'm not sure this is ours. We better just leave it in here
Okay.
till we hear from her. We better leave it all together. 'Cause I
I'll
don't,
put it in over here, because if we're gonna have to send it to her if it's hers anyway.
yeah.
That thing does not want to stay up there.
I can't find it. It's black. I'll put it in here.
Here, there's another one, so we'll see.
Another one. This is
Maybe
from-
this is a combo deal.
That could be. All right. Now what do we got? You know, that box said something about cookies. Inflatable. This
Oh,
is
that
not-
must be, that's hers.
That's the one.
But what about under there?
Well, no, I mean, if that's for her, then the whole thing is for her.
I don't know, foot warmer refills? Well, let's find out, I guess.
Yeah.
I knew that the inflatable footrest, that was what, I couldn't remember if it was a pillow or what, was for her trip, but otherwise I don't.
We better.
We'll find out.
That's all hers. I
And then
think
if
it's all
not, we'll pull it out tomorrow. and we'll
That's right, we'll open it again. Be very surprised. Be very surprised.
We'll be really surprised.
Uh,
All right, questions, I think.
questions?
You can answer them, right?
Yeah, I
See
can.
better now, right?
I can see better. Ugh. Most newscasters seem to babble incoherently at times. Maybe they just like the sound of their own voices. No, they're paid to babble. They can't sit there and say nothing. You
Well,
know?
when they went from 1 hour news to 24-hour news, they had.
That's right. I mean, no, I think they try and be coherent, but how many times can you say the same thing over and over and over again? They do, and I think it's remarkable. And they make it sound like it's really something new. It's breaking news. Yeah. How was Carlene's day and what are the plans for May? Yeah, I don't really have any plans at the moment. The building is coming. Jack is on it. He's ordering lumber. I filled out the paperwork for the lumber company, so they'll start charging it to me. How is Bentley? Bentley seems to have cured himself. It's one of those things that the minute you call the doctor, the kid is better, because that's what happened with him. I called George on Friday, and he stopped limping over the weekend, and that was it. He's not limping anymore. Okay. On to the next problem. But at any rate, I want to have supper ready?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. We're not too active here tonight. Maeve is doing fine that I know of. Sizzle does not go out with anybody else training. She goes out with me. Are the dogs adjusting to standard daylight time? They don't adjust to it. I'm done.
You answered all your questions?
I did, I think. Oh, shit, no, I didn't, but,
There you go.
The other thing is, always have, always watch the
That's nice. Yeah, just getting there. Is it that? Guest house. But getting down the street.
I also have some other
okay. Okay, go and eat my dinner now. Oh, dinner eating, offing, shutting.